सर बहुत परफॉर्मेंस प्रेशर आ गया हम दोनों पे, बहुत ज्यादा परफॉर्मेंस प्रेशर आ चुका है हम दोनों पे. जैसा पाठक जी ने स्पीच दिया, जैसा हमारे कृष्णा जी ने भी जो एक्ट किया, I think a lot of responsibility now on us to make sure that this
To hold the
crowd,
crowd.
yes, to
Yes.
hold the crowd, that this audience doesn't get bored. And I think we're going to put our best foot forward, guys. But let's keep up the energy before we start this conversation. Can I have a huge round of applause for Sanjay sir here?
Thank you.
सर अप्लायंस ना जब खरीदता है ना इंसान, बड़ा इमोशनल डिसीजन होता है इंडिया के अंदर. इट्स नॉट एन इंडिविजुअल डिसीजन, इट्स अ फैमिली डिसीजन, राइट? मेक इन इंडिया पे हम बहुत बात करते हैं. वी ऑफन टॉक अबाउट हाउ मच वी आर मेकिंग इन इंडिया, हाउ मच वी आर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन इंडिया. वी ऑफन निग्लेक्ट द फैक्ट दैट वी आल्सो नीड टू डिजाइन फॉर इंडिया, राइट? बिकॉज अगेन इट्स अ वेरी इमोशनल डिसीजन. So what are the biggest challenges and opportunities that you see in a market like this where buying an appliance is such an emotional decision? You've been around for so many years. I'm sure there's so many learnings there to share.
So, see, I am in this industry from last 36 years. So what I feel, India is a collection of many countries where every region has different taste. And see, we are a multinational company, so we work with our Korean colleagues also. And there is a saying among them कि अगर आपने इंडिया में काम कर लिया, you can work globally anywhere because it is such a diverse market. But despite of that, in India, one thing is very common is that emotional drive, which connects with every consumer. And what happens, we buy things with a very emotional choices we make, and then we justify rationally. So I have seen in my journey of last 36 years, like many brands died because they focus too much on functionality and product, while they ignores our emotions, the overall brand experience, the emotions like love, care, safety for a long sustainability of your products, rewarding your hard work. So all these things. I still remember when we came to India in 1997, and there were many local brands here, and we launched our TV with Golden Eye, and that connected very well with Indian emotions of the parents who wanted to take care of, protect the eyes of their children, and that laid the foundation of our TV business.
When you design specifically for India, like this is one of those examples, what are the biggest factors that you keep in mind? Because there could be many, like, climate is one, power fluctuations in a lot of parts, water quality, usage habits is one, right? India consumes its, devices or the experiences very differently from the rest of the world.
So I feel that out of all these factors which you are mentioning, for India market, the biggest factor is the price and the quality at that price. So yesterday we were in Gujarat. My many team members were also there, and there was a partner meet. So we started the discussion. I asked everyone that what was the gold price when you got married? Like जब मेरी शादी हुई थी, the gold price was 5,000 rupees, and now it is 1,60,000 rupees.
Wow.
So my children, उनकी टिकट हाफ टिकट थी around 15-18 years ago. Now they charge full ticket. So most of Indian families, middle class family, they used to travel by bus or train. Now they can afford flights. But irrespective of anything, your salary increase, income increase, but the price of a single door refrigerator, entry level refrigerator, that remained 10 to 12,000 rupees. It never changed. Like a law of gravity, it was eternal. So the price, while the income level and affordability is improving, and time is rewarding everything, but our products prices are not increasing. So the biggest strength of LG was that we always taken care of affordability, and with the affordability, we gave excellent products. And when the prices are not increasing, brands compromise with the quality, with the innovations, and their margins reduce. And I have seen around 20-30 brands died during last 30 years of our journey. But we still hold a market leadership, and almost each and every product category we hold highest market share.
Absolutely. And sir, when we talk about designing, when we talk about innovation, when we talk about experiences, we often refer to global experiences and how those are brought into the products that we get to experience in India in this journey of more than 3 decades. What were the experiences from the Indian market that actually helped you shape up your global product roadmap or bring in features or experiences to your global products globally?
So, there are many examples for this, but today for this meeting, I'll take example of air purifier, for which we got the award also. The air purifier, which can clean Delhi NCR pollution, जो यहाँ की हवा और आत्मा को शुद्ध कर दे, वो globally कहीं भी काम कर सकता है.
ये बात तो है.
So, see the global manufacturer, they design the air purifiers for Western countries, where there are the domestic dust particle of 2.5 m and animal denters. But in India, we have a dense, in Delhi NCR, dense chemical smoke. So to clean this, it's very difficult, and we've seen the air purifiers are running still, consumers are feeling some throat infection or the foul smell. So we designed a air purifier, which is moving from mechanical operation to molecular chemical action, which can remove all these gases of 11 power plants are there in a 300 radius of Delhi, which are producing a lot of chemical air. So these can remove SO2, NO2, CO2. And these days we are testing in Indian market. And if we got the good response, and we are getting, the test results are very good. And the idea is to launch these globally.
And because this, I mean, as you mentioned, the conditions are so challenging, it obviously affects the longevity of a product, of a device, of any appliance that you are selling. And पाठक जी तो आज कर गए डिमांड कि आप ऐसे बनाएं फ्रिज ऐसे एसी बनाएं जो 20 साल तक अपग्रेड ना करने पड़े. तो I want to understand from you that what are you doing, what is LG doing, how does this longevity factor, this reliability factor affects the way you think about repairability, software support?
So, the first thing is we don't treat the long life cycle, like हमारे product 10-12 साल 15 साल लोग use करते हैं. So we don't treat it as a business threat. We feel it's a opportunity to build long time brand loyalty with our customers. So we don't push very aggressively the artificial obsolescence of our product, like slowing down the software or spares नहीं है उनके 5-10 साल तक. So we don't believe in this. What we believe is that our upgrades are basically based on human aspiration to evolve. कि वो अपने आप को रिवॉर्ड करना चाहते हैं, अपग्रेड करना चाहते हैं. अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं कि आपने अपना ये फोन कब चेंज किया था लास्ट, when did you change your?
सर यहाँ बहुत सारे टेक जर्नलिस्ट हैं, वो बहुत जल्दी चेंज कर लेते हैं. बट आई मीन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट एनीबडी आई नो इन माय फैमिली, आई मीन यूजुअली 2 to 3 years they probably try and use the phone.
So I feel people don't change their functionally working products just for just like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They change their functionally working products because the new product reflects their new image, new personality, new taste for the design and features, and their new status. They have evolved in their life, their upgraded lifestyle. So that's how we believe in all these things. तो पहले तो हम, आपने देखा होगा वो Maslow law of hierarchy है. So we fulfill the basic needs like service, safety, and we get their subconscious trust. Once we fulfill these basic needs, we focus on that other aspirational needs, which triggers the upgrade of the products.
Absolutely, and I think, sir, LG has been a remarkable story for India over the last 3 decades, and I wish you all the best. I hope you keep innovating, you keep making these great products that India uses. आज आपको एक validation तो दे के ही चले गए पाठक जी, and thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time. It was a great conversation. Thank you.